for tonight. So any last remarks just before we conclude on this first read on Trump's win? Danny?
Well, listening to Presidente Nicolas Maduro, I'm reminded of what respect can look like between different countries. Democrat or Republican, we have not seen a U.S. president respect the Caribbean and the sovereignty of South America. Both Jose Marti and Simon Bolivar warned about this imperial plague. And I think it's especially important right now to think about this as the Cuban people confront Hurricane Rafael, which has knocked out their electric grid. But it's not really the natural disaster that concerns me in Cuba, it's the colonial disaster. 65 years of colonial policy punishing the Cuban people because of the popularity of their leadership and anti-imperialist leadership, a courageous leadership, and how opportunistic, how telling that in Cuba's most difficult moments that whether it's Biden or Trump back in 2016, who put into effect more than 630 new coercive policies within this blockade to try to cause hunger and all types of pain to the Cuban people. So I think it's important to end on this high note. Nicolas Maduro is not just the president of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, he's the president of all people across the world who believe in working people, who believe in equality. And we're just super grateful that a Telesur exists to tell the truth, because as I go through the headlines, which is part of my job and responsibility as an international affairs analyst, having to read CNN and MSNBC and Fox and Breitbart and Newsmax and the New York Times, it's so painful to see the same rhetoric about how great the United States is and the American dream, but how important to ask about the Venezuelan dream, the Bolivarian dream, the Cuban dream. And as we know, regardless of who won last night, it is a horizon of a lot of struggle and resistance that's in front of all of us peace-loving people across the world.
Yeah, precisely. And I think one of the closing words we have to say is that those numbers are speaking about reality.